earlier in his last outing, and so just right now, I guess one thing too to go along with that would be
Cabrera up the right field line, so he's going to open tonight like he did last. Strikeout number 43. Field. Back to Mesh. Double play. Zovilas.
This is a day off for their bullpen. Yeah, you want your guys to be able to pitch in that situation.
And a leadoff walk, and walks have been a problem. In one stretch, he had 4 losses himself in 7 days. That's another walk, and his league leading.
That's all he's throwing. He hasn't thrown a slider or anything else, so you have to look for it again.
And Billy right to Carroll at second base. And even though Carroll double clutched, an easy.
They focused all the time, and you know, being a DH, it's good to be that leader on the bench, but you also need a leader.
One hop to Avila, so his first place. It's coming back and retires Shinning A&M. Johnny Peralta singles to center field with 1 out.
Those are high fastball pitchers, so it'll be interesting to see how they approach him in this at bat.
Skied to center, and Coco with the play.
Would turn this around, but they kind of gone backwards a little bit as an offense.
Another strikeout for Gill, both together in the 3rd and 4th spot, but with the righty on there, splitting up the 2 righties with Jacobs, and a 94-mile-an-hour sinker. Is the importance of minimizing pitches, using the defense. The bouncer to Carroll, and 2 down in the 2nd inning. Hit that into the bullpen. 3rd walk for Carmona in his 20. Cabrera, and they get the force at second base. Tien handles a tough hop and throws out Francisco.
So relaxed coming through the ball.
Now a little easier play for him, and throwing from the grass gets Jamie Carroll.
How Trey Hillman feels about it and how Dayton Moore feels.
Speaking of Billy, handles that hot shot from Cabrera to help Gill complete his first.
So you got to kind of settle in that area, Ryan, where you got some pain, but you're not injured, and you have to play through it.
Mark DeRosa comes up in left field. Coco with an Ichiro type swing, chopping it over Peralta, and Coco leaning towards second. He's running. Callaspo grounds it into left center field, and Coco, and we have obstruction as the shortstop Cabrera obstructed. This is a scenario where the Royals really need to improve. Runner at third, less than 2 outs, and Billy grounds it through the left side. The Royals lead 1-0. So Carmona got the ground ball, but Billy places it perfectly in between. Broken bat out at second, dropped by Cabrera. Callaspo took a dash towards the plate, but slammed.
Yeah, like Jose up there, you never know. He can cut his swing down and go the other way, and they've got some big 2-out base hits.
Driven into right center, and the Royals do make the Indians pay. Callaspo scores. Jacobs to the plate. A 2-run double for Guillen.
You make him face another couple hitters, and the game turns around.
And Carmona may have just saved another run with that play, and then throws it 97 miles an hour over. And then Martinez lined into a double play, and the Indians got nothing. And now a slow roller to Callaspo, 1 away. Grady Sizemore has
really come directly at the hitter.
Driven to deep left, and to Jesus. It sails over his head. And Martinez continues to hit and drives a 1-2 pitch to left for his Shin-Soo Choo. Rolled out to shortstop first time up, and hits a bullet into center field. Martinez is going to be waved home. Coco's throw is over the cutoff man. So the run scores, and Chu moves up to second base. It's 3-1. So he either gets a hit or he strikes out. Back through the middle and somehow gets through Callaspo and Aviles. So by missing the cutoff man, the Indians take advantage and get a runner home. It's 3-2. And now a chance for two, but a batter too late. Hit hard to left, and carrying on Mark DeRosa. He made it a dip. Carmona hustling over to the bag, handles a low throw from Garco. Up the middle, and Aviles has a 2-out single. Left side, Cabrera backhands, no play. Aviles holds at third.
Because it's designed, because the base runner running is the reason you got the base hit.
Gets away from Martinez. Here comes Aviles, and the Royals get a run. 2 outs, nobody on, 2 singles. Garco, a former catcher, blocking it like a pitch in the dirt and keeping it from right field, but the Royals get a run on him. The Royals answered in the bottom of the 4th. And DeRosa begins the 5th inning with a single to left field.
Base, and possibly that last ground ball that got through might have been a double play. So managing the game is huge when you got a lead.
DeRosa runs, grounded to Aviles. Thought about second base, but with the 2-run lead. Back to Gill. So leadoff single for the Indians, but Jamie Carroll to the middle, and Billy is the stop by and say hi to Jamie and Joel. There's a big bounce from Jacobs to Carroll. And this time a call. 2 strikeouts, 2 double plays. Hit hard to right field. Guillen coming up, makes a nice play. Pass mesh, but remember, Aviles has been guarding behind the bag against.
So sometimes you have to do something out of the norm to get a pitch out of his rhythm.
That's Gill's first walk against a guy whose name on that Gatorade jug, because he is always sitting there, always wants to be close to the game. And Gil Mesh gives up his first walk, pitches a
6, and this is a sonic slam in it.
Martin on the first pitch from Carmona.
Got it. Can take what the defense gives him and get base hits and drive in runs. Driving in runs, to me, would be the most important.
Best batting average with runners in scoring position in the major leagues. Buck lays down a bunt. Carmona slipped as he picked it up, but was able to keep his footing. And Jesus moves up to second. And then the Royals are home against the Tigers and the White Sox to wrap up May. Loop to right. To Chu is shallow, and that's the. Now he gets the ground ball. A big bounce for Aviles. Garco. And DeRosa into right center. Guillen hustles over to hold him to a single. Hits the ball hard again and singles to left. Jamie to Jamie, and did it hit him? He started to swing, and he's going to get first base. The Royals are going to argue this. Jamie Carroll not saying no. They said it hit you. Walk towards first. 1-run game on a 4-pitch walk. So that may have unnerved Jamie Wright. Just both good news and bad news.
I think Trey likes Sidney Ponson here because of his sinker.
Cayaspo off his glove, out at second. Oh, Aviles lost control of the ball. Throw back to third, not in time.
First base, and that's where the mishap occurred right there in the transition.
And now line to left. De Jesus is there, so the game remains. Fausto Carmona. The Royals have the top of the order coming up. And Coco bunting, charging in Peralta, and a low throw is handled by Garco. Back to Laffey, who apparently does not like to throw to first base. Only the Angels have a higher bullpen ERA in the American League. Billy takes a two.
Eric Wedge would look at because he's got the ability to get a double play and get him out of a tough inning.
A bullet, but Cabrera was. Royals didn't turn one in the seventh. That cost them one run and tied the game. Chu through the left side for his second hit. To the first base side. Somebody's going to have to grab it. And Billy jumps on it quickly and gets it to Alberto Cayaspo. So the sacrifice. Back to Ponson, and the Royals will get an out, hopefully in a rundown. Sidney Ponson running down Chu.
Butterflies in their belly is just hoping for a base hit. For a call strike right there.
Instead, a liner to right field, and this is going to roll deep on Guillen. So the Indians take the lead. So DeRosa with his third hit, and Cleveland leads for the first time. Back through the middle. So it's a two-run Cleveland lead. Francisco with his second hit. Fourth well hit, but I think they made the right choice. This guy can hit.
He's got some quick hands, I tell you. He's only going to get better.
Cayaspo out in his shallow center to end the into right field. That's going to fall for a hit. So right away the Royals have the potential tying run coming up. Two-hit game. Laffey was on the mound. Tien reaches out, puts it in play. Laffey thought about second and almost waited too long to. This is another Royal left-hand batter that's had a tough time against Laffey, but off the fist into left. Here comes Guillen. It's a one-run game as De Jesus drives in his 16th. Running again. Buck takes ball 4 on the tie. And now another 2-2 on the way to Aviles. Got him. And that might. And Betancourt gets out of it. David De Jesus waiting on it. Cabrera's the first plays that should be assumed. Sizemore is 0 for 5 and now 0 for his last. Have made the list of some of the worst swings we've seen this year. That'll also make the list as one of the better swings we've seen this year. He's been doing a walk. Now Tejeda trying to keep the Indians right here. Grounded hard to Tien. He'll go down to second, and that's the inning. Leadoff walk. His pitch. And he got it, but or at least he thought he got what he wanted. Going to fly out to Shins. Another walk. Kerry Wood has walked the bases loaded. Got him looking. Got him. So he hangs in there tonight. The Royals had him on the ropes again, but Kelly Shopik, Victor Martinez, And Eric Wedge offering encouragement